Good afternoon. I'm Kevin and this is George, and we are here to interview a beautiful couple of entrepreneurs. So let's start the interview. So tell us more about yourselves.
So myself, I'm Jitin George, and this is my wife Amala. So we are just recently married. Like our marriage was on February 16th. So before that, I was born and brought up in Kuwait. So after that, I came in. I was working in Kuwait for almost 3 years. After that, my marriage happened. I came back over here, and due to this Corona situation, I got hung up over here. After marriage, I couldn't go back. So like it's been 3-4 months after my marriage, so we are stuck over here. So basically, I was thinking we have no other income. What I should do? Like I don't know what to do. So then like my wife's family is like completely totally into business from the primary. So they are owning one Amla Fashions and one Amla Cold Storage. So it's cold storage comes supermarket. So I was thinking before going back, why don't I start something over here? Because like the crisis happens each and everywhere.
Yeah.
Right now in Kuwait, the situation is very worse. So like, I'll be going back after 1 or 2 months, inshallah. Hopefully, I'll be going back. So before that, I was thinking, even if I lose my job over there, I need to come back to my own place. I need to start something at my own place. Basically, we all will be coming back to our hometown.
Yes.
Finally, all will be coming to at least us. We'll be settled over here only because we love our hometown. So I was thinking like, why don't we start something new in our place itself? So then I talked with many of them. I talked with our father. Like he was into business for almost 30 years. Like have no connection with business because my parents were working in Kuwait. Still they are working in Kuwait. So I have no idea of business. What is business all about? So I just inquired some people. I just inquired how is it? Sorry. And he was like, why don't you start our own business? Because he's having a complete base in this business right now. So he was telling me, first of all, you have a complete base in businesses. So just start a different branch of this business. Then if you want, after 2-3 years, once this business is okay, like if you don't go daily over there, also this runs without any problem, you can start any other business of your own. So he gave me that idea. So then I also thought in this business we won't be having much risk because a complete solid support I'll be getting from my dad in the sense my wife's dad. So and that too, my wife is also into business. She's dealing with fashions, textile shop. So I thought we have a strong base right now. So like that I got a plan, and right now we are having 2 shops. One in Chingavana, one is cold storage, come supermarket in Chingavana, and one textiles in Chingavana. Then right now what I'm starting is we have taken a plot in Kanyikudi, Kalatipudi area. We have taken that plot and we are planning to start this. It's a 4-floor building, 4-story building. So 2 stories we are planning for this cold storage and supermarket, and the other 2 floors, once this business happens, we need to plan something else about it. So that's it.
Okay. So can you guys tell something that you guys are really passionate about?
Passionate about?
Yeah.
Passionate about means like I did my masters in finance.
Yeah.
So before onwards, I had a passion of business because like I know if you work, you need to work for like 30-40 years,
yeah.
Work for someone else. If you work for someone else, like it's a risk free actually. You have no risk in that. If you work for someone else, you have no risk. But the thing is, you will have to work for him at least 3 times more than your salary, or at least 10 times more than your salary. For example, if your salary is for like 10,000 rupees or something, just think 10,000 bucks. So you'll have to make a profit for him, approx 80 or 90, approx 1 lakh. That much work and like all this you'll have to do for him. So I thought, why not I do it for myself? So I had a small passion for business before itself. So after marriage, it got fixed. I started business itself because I'm having a base right now. So like that, I'm going with my passion right now.
So yeah, entrepreneurs are people who create jobs. So approximately how many people have you given jobs to?
Right now, in textiles, we have approx 10,
Okay.
and in cold storage and the supermarket, we have approx 40, 45.
Okay.
And we are starting a new branch over there also, approx 40, 45.
Okay. So you're providing jobs to many people.
Yeah, approx
Yeah.
100 plus
That's
right now.
That's
Inshallah, I'm planning by God's grace if everything goes well. Good.
okay.
Inshallah.
Okay. So yeah, as you said, the economy is very bad right now. The coronavirus has hit like a truck, and so what are the difficulties you're facing? Are you able to cope up with it?
The thing is, people don't have money with them right now because none have job right now. So the money injected into the economy is very low. Very low in the sense it's very bad right now. The economic rate is going really down. So what I need to say is like our textiles were closed for almost 1.5 months because of this corona. And after that also we opened the shop on June first week or something, or May end something we started the textiles again. And but still the sale and all is going very low because as I said, people doesn't have job, they don't have money. So they are reluctant because in textiles and all, like people buy it for some occasions or something, or daily wears. Right now, no occasions happen. If it happens, also if a marriage happens, more than 20 people, no one can attend. It's limited to 20 persons. So like that, everything is limited right now. Our business also is going. I won't say it's that bad, but it's okay. By God's grace, it's going good. Okay, but not that good. It's just going okay. And to say about cold storage, why I was planning to start a new branch is because like even whatever crisis happen, people won't be hesitant to buy fish, meat or anything. Like this is like all these are like a daily use for all these people. Like people need these things. Fish, meat, mutton, whatever. We have all the varieties of stuffs in our cold storage. So people need all these. It's like a daily routine. They need this in their daily life. So that's the reason why I was planning, like during this Corona season itself, we'll start another one branch because everything got hit, but by God's grace, this is not hit right now.
Yeah.
It's going smoothly. By God's grace, without any problem, this is going smoothly because people need these items in their daily life. So that's the main reason why we planned to start a new branch during this Corona time also.
So you got any motive for the students, upcoming students, like
Motive in the sense, live your passion, live your life. It's your life. You just have one life. Live your life, your passion, follow your passion. That's it. And that too, like study more, like keep on studying a lot because right now I finish my MBA or whatever, but I keep on studying. Right now I'm studying a lot from my dad because I'm new into business. Your life is very short. Do whatever you need, but study throughout your life. Because you need to study throughout your life. No one is perfect. No one is filled with all the knowledge. I might be having some knowledge about finance, but I don't have any knowledge about business.
Okay.
I'm reaping it from our dad right now. Whatever I can get it from him, I'm taking up to the last penny. Up to the last penny, I'm trying to take it from him. So what I need to say is, till the end of your life, keep on studying. That's it.
taking risk is also one of the most important thing in life.
Business means risk. Without risk, no business. No risk, no profit. Like you guys have studied that in business. No risk, no profit. So business means risk. If you are ready to take risk, go on with business. Or else, stay safe.
Yeah.
Work for someone else.
Okay, so there's something else. Like we are studying BCom right now. So there are other people who are studying MBBS. So can you tell us about your educational qualifications?
Yeah, I did my schooling till 12th in Kuwait,
Okay.
United Indian School. Then after that, I did my BCom in St. Kitts College of Applied Sciences. Then after that, I did my MBA in finance as major and marketing as minor.
So do you think that this education is needed for someone to become an entrepreneur? Do you think that?
How much is it important for
Yeah.
Like me as a person, if I say you need to be well educated.
Okay.
But there are people who are not that much educated and who are reaping high amount of profit.
Yeah.
It depends upon the pure luck. But what I say is, if your business also doesn't go that smoothly, you need to have a good position. Like you need to have a good degree for yourself. If your business is not going smoothly, you can do any other job or something else. So first of all, do your studies properly. Complete your studies properly. Get a good degree. Fly out in flying colors. Try to do your PG. Then after PG, you can go for business. It doesn't mean that before PG and all you can't start your business. If you have like family business and all, you can go with it. But what I say, what I personally believe is, complete your college, complete your PG, do study how much ever you can. Then after that, start a business. So it is safe for both, for you as well as your future.
Okay, so in 3 words, can you give an advice? This is the last question. In 3 words, give an advice to our fellow BCom students and our class teacher.
3 words.
Yeah, just 3 words.
Live your life.
Oh wait, that's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Thank you so much.